guys, and welcome to another video on the Workplay TV channel. We got something different today. It's not a truck video, it's not a towing video, it's not an excavator video, it's not a side-by-side video. It is a SUV video in the new 2020 Ford Explorer ST. I've had a chance to drive this thing about 5 minutes, and this thing is fun. This thing is fun, man. It sounds pretty damn good. It works pretty damn good. Paddle shifters, yeah. Anyway, let's take a look. So, this is, it's white, it's black, it's got my look. It absolutely has my look. Quad tip exhaust. 400 horsepower, 415 foot-pound of torque. 400 horsepower in an SUV like this. Yeah, she is quick. The interior, not too bad. Interior's not too bad. It's pretty sharp looking for sure. The dash is completely digital. There's lots of room. It's very easy to get into. It's pretty low. I'm used to my 4Runner, and even my 4Runner being the Limited is still quite a bit higher than this. Got a nice big screen, but this is pretty plasticky. Big panoramic moonroof. The seats are extremely comfortable. I'll give the seats that, the driver's seats that. We'll jump in the back. I have not been in the back of this thing yet. So we'll jump in the back. Now actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on. So it's in my driver position that I was just in. Push button start. So the seat's in my driver's position, and it's not too bad. I've got quite a bit of room. The headroom's pretty good. Back here we've got, what do we got here? Oh, just our vent controls, which is nice. You don't get this much in a lot of vehicles. The seats are a little weird, like they don't go all the way over to the door. Because this is a third row. That's why it's easier to get into the back. So this being the third row, there is quite a bit of room back there, but it seems like it's pretty high. Let's go take a look. We figured out where the button is. Automatic assisted. Yeah, so this being the third row, there's not a lot of room there. Like in my 4Runner for sure there's more room from the floor to the ceiling, but as far as cargo space, there's actually quite a bit there. Whoa, okay, sorry, I guess it's a button. Not used to that. Alright, let's pop the hood. I like how this is in black. The grill's black. Pop the hood, and it doesn't stay up. It's not hydraulically assisted. You actually have a rod that you have to put up in place. I haven't seen that since like my friggin' Honda Civic from 2002. But here you see the Ecoboost engine. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It doesn't sound mean right now, but it actually it sounds pretty good while you're driving. Alright, that's really not what I care about, guys. Exterior is not what I care about in this thing. We want to have some fun in this thing. So here is the puck style gear shifter, and there we have our drive modes. So we're normal right now. So we're going over drive modes. Normal, eco, who wants that? Sport, tow haul, and that's it. So sport, you can see it changes your gauge to red, because everyone knows that red cars go faster. Pretty cool. It gives you your tachometer. So we go to eco mode. Eco mode doesn't give you your tach, it just gives you your speed, and it shows you your trip over there, and same as normal. Normal does the same thing. It doesn't give you your tach. Anyway, let's take this thing for a rip. All right, so we're behind the wheel now. Visibility is pretty good. It's not as good as my 4Runner. I can tell you that. There are some sort of blind spots in the back there. Out of the hood, out of the front, over the hood's pretty good. You do see the hood, as you can see from right here. You do have to peek over the hood a little bit, but so that's just a normal mode. That was not full acceleration. It sounds pretty good, and there would be so much potential to sound better with a good exhaust system and a nice air intake system. This thing obviously would perform better, but it would sound really, really good. I really do like the steering wheel, the flat bottom. It's nice and thick. Like I like how the steering wheel is nice and thick. The paddle shifters are in a great position. The paddle shifters are in a fantastic position. We need to get this thing out on the highway. All right, here we are. We're in normal drive mode. We're just getting ready to sort of merge onto this quick little highway here. I will have to grab some more camera gear for when I put it into paddle shift, but here we go. Not bad, guys, not bad. She can move. Handles very nice going around this turn here right now. Very tight steering. Stiff, like very stiff. You can tell that it is assisted. It's really heavy right now. Really heavy right now. And then in around the parking lots, it was very light. Just like, you know, the pickup trucks and then the Super Duties and stuff, they have that electric assisted steering. This definitely has that as well. This is not going to be a very technical review of this vehicle. If you want a technical review of the vehicle and every little feature this thing has, there are tons of them out there. This is more of a driving experience, and I can tell you so far, this thing feels awesome. You could have so much fun with this if you played around with this thing a bit, threw a little bit more power at it, threw some performance parts at it. Alright guys, we're just getting ready to merge on the highway. We got obviously some slow vehicles in front of us. We're in sport mode. This makes me smile. Alright, nothing coming. Love how it holds its gear. Like, it's still holding its gear. 3,500 RPM, still holding its gear. Yeah, I gotta get some camera gear so I can use these paddle shifters, guys, because this is pretty fun. Okay guys, we're getting her into sport mode here, and we are off. Go ahead there, buddy. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, so we got some sort of windy, twisty roads we're gonna hit here in a second, and we'll get to test this thing out a bit. Alright, we've got some turns. We got a little bit of open road here. Let's go. Steering's very tight, feels very good. Very hugged to the road right now. The torque is right there. Accelerator of the turn. shift feels nice. Yeah, the torque is right there. I'm sure that sound is augmented into the cab. I doubt that is genuine engine and exhaust note, but who knows, maybe it is. It does pull you back into your lane a little bit. I really like the dash layout. I really like the dash layout. We're catching up to the people that we just pulled over for. Yeah, it does pull you back in your lane. There would be a lot of potential in this vehicle, I feel. It is already tuned to get you the extra horsepower the ST gives you versus just the regular, you know, V6 is like 330. This is at 400, so it is already tuned, but I really think that there is much more there to get. These guys aren't even doing the speed limit. My only negative about this vehicle so far is the seat. When I lean over to my left, I can feel like the spring or something in there, and I can hear the spring in there. I mean, this thing is brand new. As far as the performance of it though, top notch. God, these guys are going slow. Anyway guys, we're gonna pull over and head back. Yeah, I can feel, I hit a bump there and I can feel the seat. Gotta get the thumbnail, guys. If I knew there was nobody coming around turns, not sticking to their lane, I would absolutely be going quicker around these turns because the vehicle feels extremely confident. Very hugged to the road. The steering is nice and heavy. I love this steering wheel. I am in love with this steering wheel. Just hugs the turns. Very impressed with the handling on this thing. Well, alright guys, I'm pretty impressed with how this thing operates. Alright guys, so I'm going to give you my overall sort of review of this vehicle. So, first off, on the interior is a plus and a negative all at one time for me. The negative is this area just looks so sort of cheap. The plastics look cheap. They just do something with this area instead of just black plastic. Does it work? Absolutely. Everything is really nice and accessible. The infotainment system, I drive Ford vehicles, so I'm used to it. It works great. There is a ton of storage in here. Like, there's tons of storage for your phones, for your wallet, wireless charging right here. In the door, there's loads of storage in the door. And this is probably one of the easiest vehicles for getting in and out of. When you open the door, you have a huge amount of space here between the seat and the front of the dash. Definitely a good vehicle for bigger people. You can see how much leg room I have in the driving position. So lots of space. The rear space is good. So the only two knocks that I do have on it, yes, one is the interior and the other one is this driver's seat. So the driver's seat, like when I lean to the right, I can feel something in the seat, like a spring or something, and it sounds like it as well. So if you're looking for, you know, a full-size family SUV that mom or dad can also have some fun with, this is a great vehicle for you. For all those reasons I just said, and for this. Brakes feel great, handling's great, performance is fantastic. I'm pretty damn blown away with how good the performance is in this vehicle. It was pretty surprising when I first got in it and came onto it a bit and seen how it reacted. Now, if you're looking for an SUV that you're gonna take back to the camp, and if the camp is a road like the road going into my camp, I don't really think this is the vehicle for you. It could do it, absolutely, but it's not really the vehicle for you. There's better options out there. But overall, I would absolutely buy this thing. And if I bought it, it would have an exhaust and an intake and a larger intercooler and a few other goodies on it right away. And then start pushing some serious power out of this thing. But anyway, guys, that is it for my review of this 2020 Ford Explorer ST. I gotta find some way to get by this old Chevy Blazer in front of me doing snail speed. But for that one, that's it, guys. Until next time, take care, stay safe, and we will see you then.